What now, Mithrandir? That didn't go very well.
Grond has served its purpose. The darkest hour is at hand.
A terrible crash. Grond had served its purpose. The spells woven about its length have proven too much for the gates of the city. The darkest hour is at hand. Well, that's a
We must get to the gate. Tell me when you are ready.
We have to get down to the gate. Tell me when you are ready. Yeah, let's go now. Let us go and take care of this.
To the gate!
Yeah, go.
Few in Middle-earth can defy the Witch King of Angmar. But in this darkest hour, I will stand against him.
I hope there's something to keep up hope. Stay back, Pineleaf. You have become mighty indeed during your adventures, but the evil that now stands in the ruin of the gate is beyond your measure. Only I can stand against the Witch King now. I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
You will not enter here. Go back to the abyss. It awaits you and your master.
Fool. This is my hour.
Can you not hear? The dawn is coming, and with it comes hope.
Dawn? This is the dawnless day.
Nothing comes for you but death. Die now.
You must protect Peregrine.
What? What? What's going on? Oh! What happened here? Not right. Definitely not right. Pineleaf! Oh. What's after me? What's shooting at me? You! Hey, you! I am trying to talk to the prince! What news, Pineleaf? Heard shouts of terror and dismay, but could not find what caused them. What? Look out! What's going on? Gothmog. And so it ends, Pineleaf. The wizard is slain, and will trouble my master no longer. The city is taken. What few defenders remain in the city will be rooted out and brought to this high place, and it is here they will die. You live only because I commanded it. But once the last cries of the dying have faded into the wind, you too will follow them. Where is the steward? Find the pretender!
I am here, vermin. I fight for my people.
Let's take care of these. And orcs all over the place. This is not good. Not good at all. Uh-oh. Denethor? Finally, what could we have done?
My lord! Flee, young peregrine!
After him.
Peregrine? Oh, that's stout, considering all those... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you understand? With the things I have seen, this must be what will happen. This sad fate awaits us. It cannot be avoided.
Of course it can be avoided. Do you at last understand the words I have spoken, Pineleaf? Do you finally see this doom cannot be avoided? Really? Do you understand, Pineleaf? It is not needless cruelty that drove this tale of mine. No, it is kindness. For my words wove a picture of the fate that awaits us all. It cannot be avoided. Better to accept the road and set our affairs in order than to fight in fruitlessly. In fewer than 3 hours, it will be the 14th of March. We will unlikely to live until the dawn of the 15th. What is this? Something was so vivid about that. Is that the way the Palantir works? I have wrestled with the Seeing Stone for many days, Warden. I am not surprised that the experience left you feeling unwell and particularly susceptible to the words I spoke. Can you not see how the tale I spun you must surely follow from the images that you beheld in the stone? The end has come. The end has come. The armies have not yet surrounded Minas Tirith, but they will. The folk have not yet thrown in with the wizard tree, but they will. Grond has not yet come to the gates, but it will. How long can they stand against that ram? If they last even a minute longer than I believe, that will be a triumph. But it will not matter. All that I have told you will come to pass. You're wrong. You have just come to the wrong conclusion from what you see. There must be hope, for otherwise you are worse than the withered tree. You are the withered tree. You have seen what I saw in the stone. Haragon and the Red Arrow did not make it to Rohan. Are you sure? I just saw him dead. I did not see him fail to deliver it. And the foolish one Mithrandir sent to Mordor is captive in Kirat Ungol. Well, that's a worry. Yes, I know of that errand, and I know it has failed. Whatever that fool brought with him is now gone, and if it is the weapon I perceive, it will not matter if the gates of Minas Tirith last 5 minutes or 5 hours. The end will come. It has already come. Go die in Pineleaf. Go and die. Every person in the city will follow you soon. We cannot give up. We cannot believe that this is it. Pippin, we can't believe this is it.
I saw you not 10 minutes ago, when I brought you before the steward.
Hello there, Pineleaf. How was your audience with the steward? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. What is the joke, Pineleaf? I never seen you so happy. It's a little peculiar, if you ask me, this being wartime and all, but I suppose there's no reason not to look so bright side. You do seem a little bit flustered, now that I think about it. Both happy and sad at the same time, if it makes any sense. I saw you not 10 minutes ago, but the steward summoned you beforehand. What could have talked him into so short a time that would work such a change in you?
I will not ask what you discussed with the steward. It is no business of mine.
Well, it does not matter. Whatever you and the steward spoke about, it is not my business to hear. I will do as I am told, and though you may not amount to any great service in the tales of heroes, may it prove as useful as and important as this hobbit deserves. But you should find Gandalf. I know that he is very worried about the city and about Gondor, and any information you might have about the steward's state of mind could be useful to him. Did I say Gandalf? I mean, of course, Mithrandir, yes. I will never get used to calling him that, Pineleaf. Why does he need 2 names anyway? It's not proper. You haven't been traveling along with Strider yet long enough, huh? Have you? Oh, and by the way, why are you sometimes called Peregrine and sometimes called Pippin? Well, that's different. Well, yes, that's different. Okay, you've got me. Well played, Pineleaf. Well played indeed. All right. Now, Mithrandir. Hello, Mithrandir. Why have I got a tale to tell you?
You spoke with the steward? Worry is etched upon your face, my friend.
I understand that you had an audience with Denethor. It might have given you some wisdom concerning how to handle the steward, but I was not consulted. I trust you did not spoil any of our plans or cause any harm that cannot be undone. Ooh, there's a lot of harm done, and I don't know if that could be undone either. Yes. He spoke of many things, and he had me look into the depths of a palantir. So, the Anor stone didn't remain within the tower. I wonder if that was so. Denethor has been a stubborn and strong will over the years of life, but seems to gain some advantage over the enemy using the palantir. Wait. Yes. Hold on one moment. Denethor's prophetic words concerning the siege to come. Yes. I do not think he has been the siege itself in the Anar Stone, Pineleaf, and that is very important to us. A palantir cannot be made to lie. Those images might deceive if the user interprets them incorrectly. But I fear that the future in which Denethor believes while not certain, will still come to pass. There is a question that his tale raises to mind, a question I had not fully considered before now. Where was Rohan? If the events of the coming siege will indeed transpire as Denethor foretells, and Theoden does not come to the aid of Gondor, I fear that the steward of Gondor may be right. Minas Tirith will fall. It is absolutely imperative that you learn what has happened to the riders of Rohan. They must come to Minas Tirith in time, or all is lost. The siege is still ahead. Time yet remains. Time yet remains. If we can get help from Rohan. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Pineleaf in Gondor, where we explore this ancient kingdom of Middle-earth. And this is Pineleaf Noodles reminding you to quest responsibly.